Alrighty, so today we're gonna keep it short and sweet, make a little clip-up video of what we've got going on. First thing that we're gonna be checking out is last Saturday I had a couple of hours after work to go ahead and start throwing tools back in the rig. Because again, for people that may not know, I used to have, as a personal daily driver all last summer, I had a big blue Kodiak 6500 with an 8,000 pound crane, onboard air. It was the bee's knees. It was awesome. But I got rid of it because it wasn't as practical. It's just not that time of my life to be daily driving a unit like that. So I settled down, went back to the old roots of the 12 valve because I love it. It's a 12 valve 5-speed 4-door, can get the little fella in the back and my wife right in the front. You know, they can go bebopping around. So anywho, but I got to get all my tools back in it because I go after work and I go tinker on people's other crap, their tractors, and try and find Brockways to pull apart and fix. And if you got a Brockway and you need me to come work on it, I imagine if you have a Brockway though, you know how to work on it. But if you don't, give me a call. The rig is about set up for me to come and do it. So anyhow, so this is what we got. I gotta get my step is what I gotta do. Hold on. Check this unit out. We're gonna make this short and sweet. For sure. Oh, yeah. Throw that right onto the tire. Boom. Anyhow, so what we got here, we got all my 1/2-inch stuff under there. A couple of bars. I got way more tools to be putting in here. I got my bag of electrical goodies. I got my master Milwaukee set. And then I usually have my wrenches, my tape measures, because you can never have one of those. When I was younger, I bought these, never used them, would like to use them, because they've been sitting in a box in the attic since then. Just miscellaneous stuff. And then over there, in that box, is all my welding rod, my electric tools, like the grinders and the hoggers and clampies and all that stuff's going over there. But anyways, the main purpose of the video today, like I said, we're going to try to keep it nice and short and sweet. We are doing AMHE zone. You know what I'm talking about when I say AMHE zone. Welding tool purchases. So I bought, I really like the idea of magnetized ground electrodes, ground clamps, you know. I like the clampies, but there's some instances that you can't, it's not as versatile. It's actually the most versatile out of any of them, but I like to try new things. So I bought this a long time ago, well, last fall, I bought this from Tractor Supply. It is a piece of garbage. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Wish I never bought it. But I also really like the concept of magnetized grounds. So this is what I actually bought. I just bought it. I don't remember how much it was. I want to say it was under $40. I could be wrong. But it's a 300 amp ground clamp Magni switch. It's a pretty cool unit. And again, I'm not at all sponsored by any of this stuff. I'm just showing you guys, because I know when I buy stuff, I try and, see if there's reviews, but there's really nothing about it. So, this is what we got. It is not as nice as some other stuff I've seen, but, oh, it's magnetized. Okay, so you switch it to be unmagnetized to get all of your, all of that crap off. But also, see, it's got this notch on it. So you can throw it on pipe, or what I'm going to be doing here, I'm going to throw some rod today. It's been a while. I bet my rod's pretty wet, to be honest. It's been in the garage for a while, and then we'll roll around in that box. But anyways, so we're going to give this a shot. And even though I do like the original Tweako Stinger style here, I do like this. This was my first electrode holder that I ever bought for a welding rig. You know what I mean? But what I actually like, and this is the second one I've had, that's kind of why I didn't really, I forgot to keep the box those in. The second one I've had of this 400 amp twist lock style electrode holder. I love it. I really do like using this. I've never had issues when you're doing overhead. It don't, if you get stuck, you can yank it out and it pulls the whole rod and everything. Unlike this one, when you do overhead, pulls the rod off, and then you got to try and get the rod off. But like, I really like this because of that. And it was $9. This thing was $9 freaking dollars. The reason why this is my second one is because my last one I used as a hammer. I don't even know what I was thinking. I was thinking I was underneath the machine. I was trying to chips. I don't remember, but I wailed on it once, which not very smart on my part, and it actually blew this entire thing apart here. It was also smoking hot because I was laying fat freaking beads. But anyhow, we're gonna do a quick video of all of that stuff. But here we go. I'm gonna pitter patter, and we're gonna patch it all together and throw this on my my flip, and I'm gonna throw some rods for you. Here's we go. First startup, and I gotta say probably 2 to 3 months. Choke. Here. Go put it on rabbit mode 8. I'm just kidding. Oh, you know what's cool when you're making a video? It goes a blinky, blinky, blinky. But in my eyes, it's not. I don't know. I think it's pretty crazy. But anyhow. Well, I'll be. I had to make sure that my ground and my electrode weren't touching. They weren't. So, here we go. Oh, most reliable machine I own. Oh, I do. There's just something about a Miller Trailblazer or any blue welder. Blue. Because if you ain't bleeding blue, you ain't true. You know what I mean? Something about a blue welder in the back or mounted to any rig, it fires up, even if it's a gas job. It just brings warmth to my heart. I don't know why, but it does. Anyhow, I went and got my mask from the old garage. We're gonna grab some rod. Here, I'll take you a real quick tour. While that unit's warming up, we still got to clean 2 pieces of steel. Oh, I got my tool. Yeah. So far what we got going on up here, here's all my battery powered and electric stuff, my grinder, my brandy new big DeWalt. I'm going to do a video of me using that because I have not used it yet. I bought it because I always wanted one, but I bought it in the middle of winter. I mean, when I get home from work during the winter, I don't even feel like doing anything besides sitting on the couch. It's cold and miserable. So, anywho, I got rod tubes. All my rods here. This thing here, I'm gonna empty it out of it. Empty all the trash out of it. I'm gonna mount it in here. This doesn't belong in here. This goes back in the house. And then here's all my clampy tools, my torch stuff. But anywho, alrighty, we got this guy all bolted in. I got the electrode. I got my unit cleaned off. We're just gonna tack her together and run a fat pass right down the middle. Life in the Muffin Man brought me a new beverage. Gonna teach him how to weld. He just turned 1, so we're gonna get him on here welding real soon. But let's see what the old instruction manual holder slash 7018's got in store for us today. Never used this thing before. Hey, buddy. This thing's about useless. Oh, that's why. Yeah, well, I'm just gonna do something like that. You know what I mean? I gotta plug it in. Oh, silly goose. Now we'll throw it. Really hot for a little rod. So, let's go get a hammer. Yep. Down, yeah. Just running a little past. This is kind of toasty, but I can still grab right a hold of it. It said in the brochure thingy that was in the box that these are cooling fins and it runs 80% cooler. I don't know, but the ground's feeling good. It definitely connected quite nice. And the electrode does as good as you would think it would. This first pass here, that's I got some, once I started getting real hot and getting into it, I could see my rod was just getting buried right into it. And I got a little bit of undercut coming here, and that was at like 126 volts. And then over here, I backed her back down. I think I put her on 80, 85 volts or something like that. Because we're running like 3/32 rod. It's pretty small. I was gonna grab a bigger rod, but I just grabbed this one for now. So, you know, the old review on the old Cool-O-Matic Magni switch unit here, and I'll keep running that. And if I get welding jobs rolling, and this upcoming summer, we'll be running that, and I'll give you an update here and there. And that twist lock electrode, if anybody doesn't know about them, I know a lot of people do know about them, but this has gotten hot on me before, so most of the time I don't weld with gloves unless I'm getting right up onto it. So sometimes I gotta be careful, but you just unloosen it, rod falls out, make sure you pick it up before your tires do. You know what I mean? Better pat her, get at her. Thought I'd share a little video tonight, and again, if it ain't blue, it ain't true.